rise. Okay. All manner of persons having business come before the honorable judge of the Courthouse, please. Opinion for the county of Montgomery. Here holding the state legend come forth and appear. They shall be heard. But the Commonwealth of this honorable court. The Honorable President Judge Carolyn Paluca. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. It's a new year. It takes them a little longer to get back into the swing of things. Okay, everybody can be seated. Okay, good morning and welcome to this most joyful and important ceremony for this court and the administration of justice in Montgomery County. It is certainly my pleasure and honor to welcome our new colleague, Judge-elect McGarry, to the bench. You know, days like this remind us that our court continues to grow and evolve, shaped by the people who care deeply about the work and the community we serve. I welcome Judge-elect McGarry, your family, your friends, and your colleagues. I also want to make a special welcome to Governor Josh Shapiro, our great governor of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. We are indeed honored to have you here, and we're going to get to you in a little bit if you just sit tight. I also want to welcome my fellow judges on the Court of Common Pleas in Montgomery County, including a retired judge, magisterial district judges, especially our friends from other benches and neighboring benches. Welcome to our elected officials, commissioners, district attorney, other row officers, sheriff. Thank court administration and court services. Understand, court administration and court services make all of this happen. And then we turn to our Montgomery Bar Association. We have our officers who we welcome here, our past presidents, our executive director. It is because of this Bar Association that our candidates get reviewed, and because of their partnership throughout the year that makes all of this work so seamlessly. We're honored to have so many dignitaries here, and I certainly cannot mention each of you individually. Please don't be offended, but remember, there's a reason we're here today, and it's about one person. Judge-elect McGarry, we are all here to support you. We're here to answer your questions, solve any problems, use all of our collective knowledge to aid you as you pursue your career here. You not only have the support of each one of us on this bench, as you can see, there's quite a few, but you also have the support of court administration and the entire community in our court system. We urge you to be true to your moral compass, which we already know is a good one, and also to the rule of law. Challenge yourself to be your very best. Your duty is to dispense justice in every case, free of outside influence. Decide the case based on the law and the facts, not popularity, pressure, or convenience. Make the hard decisions, especially when you personally wish the outcome were different. Be patient when it's hard, and trust me, every one of us up here can tell you it will be hard. There will be cases and litigants that test you. Be respectful to all who appear in front of you. Each case involves real people. Treat each litigant, lawyer, witness, and staff member with dignity. Remember, This robe you're about to put on doesn't make your decisions right or wise. Only hard work does that. Humility, preparation, and integrity will earn you respect over time. Now, today's ceremony is more than just about taking the oath. It's about recognizing the experience that a judge brings with them to the bench and how those experiences impact the way justice is administered. Judge-elect McGarry, you come to this court with more than, I think, 35 years of distinguished practice in many areas of the law. This will serve you well. But more importantly, you come with a reputation that precedes you in the best possible way. You are known not only for your skill and judgment, but for your kindness, empathy, and good heart. The law can be taught. You can teach rules, but it cannot teach compassion. You bring both to this bench and to this court, and those who appear before you will be better for it. I will now call upon Sigmund Fleck, Esquire, to tell us a little bit more about you. Mr. Fleck.
Well, good morning. Thank you, Your Honor. Governor, good morning, members of the bench. My name is Sigmund Fleck. I've had the pleasure the last decade to be partners with Ray McGarry. I'm here with our firm, which up until a few days ago was known as Fleck, Eckert, Klein, McGarry. We have spent the last month excising all reference to McGarry. We have gone around like in ancient Egypt when they took the chisel to the tombs and excised the names of the last pharaohs. So that's been a lot of fun. Fleck, Eckert, Klein, McGarry, now known as Fleck, Eckert, Klein, but we're keeping the M in memoriam. And it goes by the delightful acronym, not of my choosing, of FECM, F-E-K-M, FECM, which is the most delightful acronym ever for a law firm. So I'm here today with just about all of the FECM family, which is back here, and some of our real family as well. Thanks for coming out. When Ray asked that I say a few words, there was a collective gasp at FECM. They immediately questioned his judgment. But here we are. So I have just a few things I want to say about Ray. I'm on a very short time leash. I want to talk to you about some of the things. We could talk all day about why Ray is going to be a spectacular jurist. But as a wise man once told me, when the governor of Pennsylvania, Judge Forzato, and Brunch are all on the other side of your talk, you best get after it. So don't come at me because I left things off the list. So I want to talk about three key attributes of Ray McGarry. Character, 360-degree vision, situational awareness, and listening, which is his superpower. Three things: character, 360-degree vision, listening skill. Okay, here we go. Character. What is character? Something we know when we see it. It's sort of a conclusory term. I don't really like conclusory terms, as my wife will tell you. Let's dig in just a little bit. Character, it's a bundle. It's a bucket of things. It's a collection of attributes that we know when we see it, okay? And moral compass, Judge Carluccio just mentioned, moral compass, ethics, right from wrong, fairness, compassion. It's not like a golf score, more is better, right? And it really does matter, in spite of what modern national current events might inform us of, more is better. And let me tell you about how we measure character. You all know this already. We speak of it in terms of its volume, the volume that it occupies, its depth, its breadth. We speak of the depth of one's character or the breadth of their character. I can tell you with good authority that I have not been able to find the boundaries of Ray McGarry's character. I cannot tell you how deep it goes. I haven't found the bottom. I've tried on the sides and the margins. I have had no luck. And I can also tell you, if there's anybody in this room that is qualified to test a man's character, it's me. If anybody knows how to test one's patience and character, it's me. I'm qualified to give you this information. This man's character has no bounds that I've been able to discern. And a word about Ray McGarry's character. Ray's character is not the character that you get easily from an Instagram influencer soundbite. It's not something you come away from easily having reviewed one of Maxwell's various self-help books. That's not Ray McGarry's character. Ray's character was forged in a crucible of incredible loss, suffering, hardship. And what comes out of that crucible after that exercise is this shiny, precious metal that just needs a little bit of polishing, a little gentle burnishing. Thank you, Hannah. And what we have is this finished product of Ray McGarry and his character, which shines out everywhere, illuminates its surroundings, and really stands as one of our metrics that we should really ascribe to. I'm a work in progress. I've learned so much from you, Ray. Thank you. Character's done. Next, 360-degree vision. Ray has this ability to sit patiently and listen to me. That's a mark of character. And help all of us through these thorny, complicated problems that our clients and our courts bring to us and help to solve them. And some of the matters and complicated issues we get at Beckham defy reality. Ray has this ability to sit and listen and see it from the other side. Ray has this ability to see it from the judge's perspective and from our adversary's perspective. It is an amazing skill. It's very helpful. It's highly annoying because it gets in the way frequently of me being right immediately. But I think in the long haul, it's a positive thing. So thank you for that, Mr. McGarry. And I think that the people of Montgomery County are going to be so well served by that. And they're lucky to have Ray on the bench. All right, 2 down, 1 to go. Listening. Listening for Ray McGarry is not an avocation. It is a full contact body sport. When you have Ray listening to you, you have all of Ray. And he listens with acuity and intensity and empathy. When I call Ray 7, 8, 14 times a week and say, do you have time for me for a minute? I want to talk to you about something. This is what he says. I always have time for you. That is not a vacant platitude. He means it with every fiber in his being. It is so rare. It is so rare. He is an acute listener. And you may say, well, how do you know he's listening? Because you will drone on for hours. Well, because he asks questions. He asks piercing, thoughtful, detailed questions Like, well, 13 minutes ago, in point 7 of your soliloquy segment, you said X, Y, and Z. Now I have some follow-up questions. Lord help you if you didn't know what those points were, but he listens with that degree of acuity. He's with you the whole time with everything he's got. And the questions he asks, they're not like the question that I usually have. My standard question is, could you start over? Because I really wasn't paying attention. Now, with Ray, you got all of him listening to you. And I think it kind of loops back into the first point, which is character and compassion. And I think he's going to be a tremendous judge because of these things that I have seen, we have seen as a Beckham family for these last 10 years. Okay, you've heard enough from me. I think I'm on schedule. Ray, thank you so much for the last 10 years. We will miss you. You're going to do amazing things up here. We just know it. Fair winds, following seas. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, in what may be a first, certainly for this county, I will call upon the governor of our great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, Governor Josh Shapiro, a native son, to read the oath, which read his own commission, actually. Come on up.
Thank you. Good morning, and Madam President, Judge, if I may, I'd like to share a few words before I read the commission. First off, Mr. Fleck, thank you. I had no idea there was brunch, so it's good to know that we have that. And I thank you for sharing those words about our good friend, Ray McGarry. And I do want to thank President Judge Carluccio and this entire bench for welcoming me here today and for your strong and consistent leadership every day. It really is an honor for me to be back in your presence here in Courtroom A. And thank you for allowing one interloper from Chester County as well, Judge Frazado, to join us here. I'm honored to be here with Ray today, and I'm honored you asked me to share a few words. I'm especially pleased to be here with Hannah. This is a family affair of public service. And so to you and Elizabeth, Rebecca, and Kate, you guys should be incredibly proud of your pop, and I know I certainly am. And to be here in Courtroom A as Ray prepares to don the robe as these judges do, in the presence of the wonderful leadership of Montgomery County, is truly a special day for all of us. Ray, as we sit here in this courtroom, I can't help but think about all of the years that we spent together working, leading, helping Montgomery County along. Nearly 15 years ago, Ray McGarry joined a team that Commissioner Castor and Commissioner Richards and I assembled, a bipartisan team that was working effectively with an incredibly exceptional staff to help turn this county around and put it on a stronger footing. It is great to see so many members of that wonderful team here today with Ray, which I think, Ray, speaks to your character, that they all wanted to be here with you. I know I speak for Leslie and Bruce in saying to Ray and everyone on that team, we are grateful for your public service, and we know you sacrificed so much to do the hard work that challenging moment required. So thank you. Together, I know we made real progress for the people of Montgomery County. And every step of the way, Ray McGarry was right there by my side. I trusted his wise counsel, and his wise counsel served this county well. We accomplished a great deal, thanks in large measure to Ray's impressive skills, his know-how, and his creativity, which helped propel us forward and enact our agenda. The work that Ray did then, I know continues to serve as a model for Commissioners McKeesha and Winder and DeBello, who strive to follow that example of leadership here every day. And I know you are doing just that. And it gives me great confidence to know and great comfort to know that a man of such great character, as was said a moment ago, a man with a passion to serve others like Ray, will continue his life of service to Montgomery County now as a member of this bench. Ray, if I could sum up your many years of service, and I won't use 3 as the previous speaker did, I will do 1. Beyond the individual accomplishments, beyond the detailed legal memos and the outstanding arguments you made in court, the one word I would use to describe your service to this county is integrity. You are a man of integrity. You've provided service with integrity. You're a man of great character, which is why you belong here in courtroom A. And you belong sitting up here with these distinguished jurists, doing the hard work that is known to be done by the Montgomery County Court of Common Pleas. The court, and this court in particular, play an incredibly important role in our society. I know many have come to appreciate the courts in recent years as boundaries have been stretched and the work is more important than perhaps ever before. From promoting the principles of fairness and equity and equality for all, to dispensing justice without fear and without favor, to protecting our democracy and safeguarding the rights and liberties of every single individual who appears in this court. Now more than ever, we need judges like those who sit here on this bench, and we need judges like Ray McGarry, who remain committed to defending the rule of law every single day, despite the significant external pressures I know many of you feel. Ray, throughout your time here, you will face many tests of your patience, of your capacity for compassion, of your legal reasoning as a member of this court. And while no one, of course, knows how you will rule on any individual case, we can all have confidence knowing that every single ruling will be grounded in that notion of integrity, that integrity that has defined your life of service, justice with integrity. So, as you prepare to assume this new role in your accomplished career, know that you have a group of people here in the county who have worked with you over many years who are cheering you on. Know that you've got a family who's got your back, because we know public service is a family affair. Know that you have a public here in Montgomery County who will no doubt be better off for your continued service. And so may the wisdom in the pursuit of justice continue to guide the work you do each and every day. And may you continue, above all else, to be defined as a man of integrity. To those who are gathered here today who support not only Ray, but the work that is done on this bench, the work that lawyers and others do every day who participate respectfully in this adversarial process, in the greatest judiciary in the history of the world. I want to thank you all for your work and your presence here today. Ray, Laura, and I wish you Godspeed as you, Hannah, and your entire family embark on this important next chapter in your life of service. I am personally grateful that our paths in public service continue to cross throughout this journey that lasted about 2 decades. I'm, of course, honored to serve as the 48th governor of this great Commonwealth and to have the authority vested in me now to present a commission to you certifying your election as a judge on this bench in the Montgomery County Court of Common Pleas. And as I've been instructed by the President Judge, I will now read that commission to you. I would note, I've never read one of these commissions before, though I've signed many.
Up first.
Whereas it appears by the certificates and returns made according to law of the election held on the 4th day of November, Anno Domini 2025, that you have been duly elected judge of the Court of Common Pleas in the judicial district named herein. Therefore, know ye that in conformity to the provisions of the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, in such case made and provided, I do by these presents commission you to be a judge of the Court of Common Pleas of the 38th Judicial District of Pennsylvania, composed in the County of Montgomery, first priority of commission, to have and to hold the said office together with all the rights, powers, and emoluments thereunto belonging or by law in any wise appertaining for the term of 10 years, to be computed from the first Monday of January 2026, if you shall so perform the duties as required by law, given under my hand and the seal of the state, the city of Harrisburg, on this 8th day of December 2025, and of the Commonwealth, the 250th. Congratulations, Judge McGarry.
I don't think he said it was signed by Governor Josh Shapiro. Thank you, Governor. It was indeed an honor to have you. Ray, now it's time. Let's get you sworn in. To do that, I'm going to call upon the Honorable Nicole Forzato of the Court of Common Pleas of Chester County. She is also a native daughter, having worked in the district attorney's office here and the solicitor's office here. Come on up, Ray. Why don't you bring your family as well, Hannah, Elizabeth, Jeff, Nora, Rebecca, and Catherine. Is that you?
All right. State your name.
I, Raymond McGarry,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey,
obey,
and defend the Constitution of the United States
and defend the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
and I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
Congratulations.
And if you'll do the honors of putting the robe on Judge McGarry. Judge McGarry, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the Court of Common Pleas of Montgomery County. I'm confident with your background, your integrity, you're going to be an amazing judge, and we're thrilled to have you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Judge.
Go right ahead. Why don't you actually, Judge McGarry, come on up here. You can join me. Come on up here. Absolutely. Now you're one of us.
All right. Being sworn in as a judge is both an extraordinary honor
and a profound responsibility. Today marks a milestone in my life, one that would have meant the world to my parents. God rest their souls. They came from humble beginnings. My mother, an only child raised in West Philadelphia, and my father, one of 9 children, who spent his early years in St. Francis Home for Boys, an orphanage in Eddington, Bucks County. Neither had a college degree, and yet they devoted their lives to one priority, their children. Because of their sacrifices, all 5 of us built successful careers and wonderful families of our own. That is their legacy. And I stand here today because of them. Their sacrifices taught me resilience, hard work, and fairness, values that I would carry with me onto the bench. To my sisters, Michelle and Maureen, thank you for being here today. Unfortunately, my brother, Michael, recently started a new job and could not be here. I wish my youngest brother, Sean, could be with us, but God called him home too soon. To Kathy, his wife, you are my 3rd sister. And I'm so happy to share today with you. To my father-in-law, Jerome, my brother-in-law, Bruce, and his wife, Deb, you have welcomed me and loved me since day one. Thank you so much for being here with me. I would be nowhere without the love and support of family. Your love and encouragement have been my foundation. Beyond family, every person in this room has shaped the person I am. Your presence today means more than words can express. Thank you for sharing this day with me. Governor Shapiro, the day you asked me to serve as your solicitor changed the trajectory of my career. As solicitor, I was able to broaden my legal experience through the handling of groundbreaking cases. I got the opportunity to work with an exceptional team led by Lauren Lambrugo and Lee Saltesiak. I was honored to collaborate with outstanding public servants such as yourself, Commissioner Richards, Commissioner Castor, Commissioner Arkush, Commissioner Lawrence, Commissioner Winder, and Commissioner McKeeja, and Tom DeBello. And I was able to establish a full-time solicitor's office alongside some of the finest lawyers in the Commonwealth, many of whom are here today. Governor, thank you for your trust and honor, for honoring me today with your remarks and presence here today. I'm eternally grateful to you. You've been a shining example to me of what it means to be a public servant. And Judge Ferzato, thank you so much for being here today and administering my oath. You're a dear friend, and I really appreciate it. To my former law partners, Sigmund Fleck, Andy Eckert, Scott Klein, and everyone at FECM, thank you for your unwavering support during this journey. I cherish my time working with all of you. I learned so much. You are, without a doubt, the best at your craft. It has truly been my honor. And Sig, despite my fears of what you might say, your words this morning were deeply meaningful. Thank you. Although we may not be partners anymore, you will all hold a special place in my life. I love you guys. To Judges Lauren Hughes and Mary Pugh and Jury Commissioner Baptiste, sharing this journey with you has been a gift. We faced the challenge together, and I'm thrilled to serve alongside you. And to Netta Johnson, Lauren's mother, our momager, we call her, thank you for keeping us grounded throughout this journey. And to my dear friends, Martha Similaro and Frank Custer, your actions this past year have shown me what true friendship looks like. I am in awe of both of you. And to the brilliant judges of Montgomery County, thank you for welcoming me so warmly. President Judge Carluccio, Mike Case, Allie Haspies, and the entire staff of Court Administration and Court Services. You have gone above and beyond to help me as I begin the next chapter of my professional life. I am blessed to join what I believe is the finest bench in all of Pennsylvania. To my wife, Hannah, my daughters, Liz, Becca, and Kate, my son-in-law, Jeff, and my granddaughter, Nora, who you've all gotten the opportunity to hear today. I love you with my entire being. You are my everything. Equal justice under law. Those words are inscribed above the main entrance to the Supreme Court building. Those words set the standard that we must meet every single day as judges. It is the most fundamental principle of our legal system. So how do we, as trial judges, assure ourselves and those that appear in front of us that we are living up to that standard? I think it starts with the understanding that when people enter our courtrooms, it's almost always because something bad has happened. A crime, an injury, a family in crisis. In these moments, our duties as judges is clear: to be fair, impartial, prepared, knowledgeable, respectful, empathetic, and kind to everyone who appears before us. And above all, we must uphold the rule of law. I promise to strive every day to be that kind of judge. I pledge to ensure that every person that enters my courtroom leaves knowing that they were heard and treated with dignity. And I ask my new colleagues in the judiciary and everyone here today to hold me to that promise. I will end my remarks as I started them. Being a judge is both an extraordinary honor and a profound responsibility. Thank you all for being here. I look forward to serving this community with honor and humility.
Court is adjourned.